Hello and welcome, I'm Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Pirate King Fredegar campaign. We're going to give some more land to our son. We'll give him Dark Den. Apparently he is dishonorable as well. But that's okay, we are too. We're also still craven. And yeah, we're going to go on a massive raiding spree. Let's disband this levy since it's going to suffer attrition otherwise. We'll teleport, or not teleport, but have the Unsullied move over there. Kind of annoying that our capital has such low supply. That's one of the reasons why Lease will be a much better capital. Other than that, let's grab all the boats, bring them to here. Let's hop these guys onto their boats and bring these boats up to here. We'll have all these men march this way, if possible. Got a lot of rallying to do to get these forces together. We'll probably go pick up these men. Under my guidance, Fredegar is slowly learning the art of the sword. Nice. It's gonna be one big raid. A daughter? Don't care. We'll even bring the Unsullied this time. But we're gonna raid. Now we'll dock. Raise everything. Combine. Flag. Go. Hopefully we don't suffer any attrition. It's possible that we could. We'll go to Lease. And we'll form up over there into raiding parties. Let's go analyze our soon-to-be captives. We've got the Summer Islands. He owns this land here directly. No, that's not the one we want. We want... I don't like how these ones don't have full-on icons. It's weird. Alright, so he's the capital. Probably, like... You know, I'd love to do 3,000-man armies, but I don't know that that's going to be very efficient. Actually, yeah, it looks like it would. Most holdings we could do with 3,000. Alright, sweet. Alright, so let's get armies of about 3,000. Or near, you know, as close as we can to 3,000. Crap. Unfortunately, that one huge levy can't be split. So there's nothing we can really do about that. Just 15,000 light infantry. Alright, well, that'll be the primary levy then. So we'll have 3 that can just loot stuff and 1 that we can really go to town with. And let's unappoint all commanders. Check through here, make sure there's no one else listed. Thanks, my boys, but no. And let's go and get some slaves. We only have access to three of them here, but I do want his capital. Maybe not, actually. Let's ignore the capital. Let's let him raise his troops out of there. Get the garrison smaller. But we'll just sort of show up here and check supply. 16k there. Looking for a good high supply limit for our primary army. Well, if it suffers some attrition, it is just mostly light infantry. Alright, so we'll send the big army there. And these other ones can go to these 3. And we're ready. We're gonna get some slaves, and then we're gonna move our capital and get some more slaves. What's up, man? I hear that you have a blood feud with us. How's that going? You know what? Actually, let's take every little bit from here. We'll pile it onto another army. At the very least, we can reduce some of the attrition. I will find you someone nice. Not intentionally. I'm not actually going to try at all. But eventually, it'll pop up again and give me an event saying that I'm supposed to marry you, and then you'll get married, and you'll love it. Alright, so they're not equal-sized armies, but we're looting, and we are sieging 4 holdings at once. This one is suffering quite a bit of attrition, but again, it's mostly light infantry, so... Mostly just slaves. We don't care about slaves. Lord Jojen of Bear Island has died. What happened to Longclaw? Your child is, Lord Hoarfrost. Now bears Longclaw. I'm tempted to go try to get another Valyrian steel sword for us, but... This seems more pressing, you know, the bitter feud with our rival. Quite entertaining. Oh, that reminds me, are we upgrading, Are we upgrading the holding of Lys? As we should be, the Pirate Den. And also, you know, we've survived with really low opinion for quite a while. Perhaps it would just be better to be even more tyrannical. Some people are really quite happy. Entrusted ward plus 40. Granted a lordship. That's our son. Of course he's gonna like us. What the hell. Let's, Well, we'll do that. After we move our capital, I'm gonna start revoking those castles. Granddaughter. An opinion girl. It would be very nice to be able to play on a faster speed and not have my audio clip. But, you know what? This is a big mod, and that's just part of the penalty. Hey, there we go. Okay, excellent. So our capital has maximum number of slaves again. Now we're just going to move our capital to Lys. And now we can do that 5 more times. I'm actually curious to see if it'll allow us to upgrade secondary holdings as well. Your slaves Oh, aw. Damn, you have slaves outside your capital, they would be brought to your camps in Lys. Lose huge slave camp. Well, never mind. My strategy of moving them around and trying to get tons of slaves in multiple provinces is not going to work. Wonder how that affected our levy. Interesting, it didn't. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh well, this one does still have much higher overall supply, which is quite nice. It's the wrong culture and stuff, but let's go ahead and pacify province in our new capital now. We'll train troops in our new capital now. We will perform charity in our new capital, and we will command our house. Ooh, make wildfire. We will command our household guard, force Fredegar to train, of course. He's ruthless. We've maimed him. Oh, crap. Oh, well. Oh, we have to establish a household guard. Apparently it's gone now, because I moved my capital. Whatever. They will improve. Train the peasants. So this thing still has the Associ Castle, instead of the... Oh, no, what? No, that's fine, actually. Associ is what it should be. Cool. Nice. Level 3. Across the board. Once we finish upgrading the Pirate Den and stuff, we'll have quite a bit of value out of that. And more importantly, we're just going to consolidate all of our 3 domain limit into these 3 castles. So, Sunstone, you are a nice home to us. But alas, it's time for us to move on. Interesting how forced training still is there, even though the household guard disappeared. Prince Fredegar was murdered on the orders of Pirate Lord Rogo of Rexstone. You bastard, my spymaster killed my son. The good son. The one that I was going to play as next. Interesting. So... Rogo, where'd you go? Like, how do you possibly stand to benefit from that? just plot to murder him back. No, well, obviously we're going to get a different spy master. Every spy master hates us. Damn it. They're all so mad. Just because I enslaved close relatives. Oh, boo. Quit complaining. Why aren't you a pirate? You are a pirate. Damn it, the tyranny is just really painful. Let's try for her, and then, we'll send her some money, maybe? Don't worry, we're not going to try to sleep with you. Maybe. Maybe if it's an option. We'll consider it. No. 5 ducats to make her happy. Can we go with that spy master? Let's make her... I want to make sure she us. I'm really disappointed that they murdered my son. So our heir now is Karo. So we need to get this injured, maimed one up to speed. Or, oh well. I mean, if we end up playing as someone other than Fredegar, that'd be disappointing, but... Stop trying to kill people. My nephew, Lord Fredegar. Well, how about that? You won't say yes. Do you not realize that Fredegar, you are supposed to be on our side? If I give you some money, will you please stop trying to murder family members? Good. We finished our large pirate den. Alright, so these have all been burned down. Burnt everything down there. Didn't get any more slaves, though. We've really burned, like, literally burned everything down. Really low supply limits there. Unless I can find a... Alright, these are all pretty good. Let's go down there. Punishment. And all that, 340 gold. So I think we'll send the big stack to that 16 or one of these things. I mean, the problem is that the income down here is just really quite crap. Still, it's a pretty good amount of money to have gained. And it's fun to attack our blood rival. There's always that. You captured my son. I capture all of your peoples. I keep trying to use EU4 shortcuts. Oops. You know, these actually loot really quickly. I was probably just sitting around doing nothing for a while. We have another grandson named Fredegar. I don't care. Stop rebelling. And of course we have Peasants' Revolt. I'm not surprised. I'm thinking that let's just do this. Let's just revoke these damn things. We already have tons of tyranny, who cares? At this point, the actual... This stuff will go away when our character dies. So we might as well just do it. The tyranny is inherited, but... So now we own 3 castles in one holding. And these levies should get significantly larger as we build out the pirate dens. And we do all the training troops and everything. We could probably choose a different son by granting some of the land away. We have a grandson who's actually an heir. Can we grant him land? Yeah. Son of Taganaro. He's more Fredegarish. He's wounded. Let's grant him a title. Let's grant him Shame Isle. See if that bumps him up. It does. Excellent. Well, my boy, you are going to inherit everything. We're over the domain limit, but I really don't want to give away Sunstone quite yet. Not until I'm sure that this is going to provide us with a much improved levy. It really should. I mean, every holding is getting the trained troops modifier. Pacify province, trained troops. In fact, every province should, or every holding should also be getting the forced training modifier. Unfortunately, we do have quite a bit of revolt risk there, but a monstrous levy that we'd be able to raise. And there doesn't appear to be much else we can do to raise our domain limit. I wonder, like, take like the top person, the Iron Throne. What's their domain limit? Okay, so we got King Braun of the Iron Throne. His domain limit's 5. Is he particularly high stewardship? Not really. I guess being an emperor would be the next step up. Is there any kind of emperor title that we can make? No. Well, that sucks. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're not able to give our grandson our sword, and he's our heir. That's bad. What if I do a personal interaction with him? Maybe we can just give it to him directly. He wants to become first mate. Well, you're not quite as good as our son-in-law. No, we can't actually, looks like we can't pass down the Valyrian blade. That's messed up, man. Come on, let's get some slaves. Slavery! Get them! Damn. No slaves anywhere. More peasant revolts. Okay, well, that's really disappointing. I thought we'd get a whole bunch of Sun Island, or whatever this place is, Summer Island prisoners. Maybe it's less likely to fire if you have slaves already in your capital? Could be. Well, I'm going to take a break here. I do look forward to seeing you in the next video. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.